What's up, Star Child? The band and I are here for your download. They're feeling the spring equinox right now, so we are going to dive in to the Green Witch's Oracle to get an initial read on the energy. If this is your first time backstage with us, welcome. We are very grateful that you are here with us. This is such a beautiful time of year where the earth really gets to show off. Let's see what's going on in your energy. We have a few to start off, please. We have lavender, salt, bee, sage. This is all about harmony and community, Star Child. Banishing negativity, really caring and loving on ourselves while also sharing wisdom and harmony within a community. A cooperation of divination. Well, what is divination, Star Child? Divination is the use and means of tools and ancient texts to commune with the spirit realm and to foresee what is to come. Some very witchy business going on here. Okay, let's look at this salt card first. Banishing negativity. Are you working to banish negativity with your divination right now? Tell me about this salt card. We have the Princess of Cups, the universe, the Emperor, and the Tower. Why the Tower? The Ace of Swords. Starchild, you've said goodbye to some kind of institutional thinking here. There's been a tower in the mind. You've come to your truth. And you're standing here as the Princess of Cups, which I love. That's representative of the Page of Cups. It is that childlike intuition. With the universe, you are using divination to understand the secrets of self and the universe. There's a lot of energy work going on here. And a banishing of negativity. It looks like there was an old institution, an old system that you found to be quite negative, quite restrictive. Tell me more about this. So that's the feeling I'm getting off of that Emperor energy. Tell me more about the Tower within this Emperor energy. Justice. Two of Swords, the High Priest. Oh, I love this, Star Child. There was some type of institutional thinking that kept you in a Two of Swords, kept you confused. You didn't see the justice in it. You saw a lot of hypocrisy in this very narrow-minded system. But you decided to step out on your own, practice your own divination here, and become the High Priest. Tell me more about the balance that happened within this Justice card. Oh, the Chariot. I love this. This is divine energy, divine wisdom, divine protection. Very Cancerian energy, too. Very emotion-evoking energy. Evoking emotion for your own type of ritual here. Tell me more about the High Priest energy. Temperance. Beautiful, Star Child. This Temperance card is the balance of your fire and water. She's the sun and the moon here. This witch on the Temperance card. Calling in the sun and the moon as she stands over her cauldron, this High Priestess. This is a balance of all things. This is very earthly magic, a balance of masculine and feminine energy. There's a few cards of balance here. There was something that was not balanced about some previous beliefs, some previous practices that you came to your own truths about here. And now it feels like you're doing magic with the entire universe. I dig that, Star Child. This has brought you to some kind of tranquility, some kind of peace with the lavender card here. This is also representative of self-care. Okay, making your own decisions, feeling balanced in the mental, physical, and spiritual is self-care. Tell me more about this lavender card, please. 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and 4 of Wands. I love this, Star Child. As you know, the 9 of Pentacles is the mini Empress. She's very abundant. In the traditional tarot decks, she has a planchette. She has her own forms of divination to be able to contact the spirit world. And this is representative of the spirit world here with the 4 of Wands. This is your spirit guides. There was something that felt juggling. There was something that felt out of balance with maybe some previous spirituality that you were practicing. Tell me more about your spirit guides here with the 4 of Wands. What do your spirit guides have to say about this? The Magician, the Moon, the 4 of Swords. Why? What was cloaked here with this Magician energy behind the Moon? You had to recover from something here. The Horned One. The 7 of Wands. There was a previous system, this previous belief system, Star Child, had you constantly recovering from, in doubt of, stuffing way down the magical energy of the Horned One, the Capricorn energy, the Earth God. You constantly feeling like you had to protect yourself against something that you now are choosing to embrace, making you the Magician. Tell me more about this Horned One, the Hanged Man. You went in for your own higher perspective here. The Star, the Princess of Pentacles. You went in for a higher perspective here around your own forms of divination, what divination means, what magic means, what casting lots means, what spirit guides mean, all of that. This is about getting to the truth of your own brand of spirituality here. We have the 4 of Swords and the Star card here, representative of that there was some healing, some patching of the heart that needed to be done from this old system, this old construct. But this Horned One is now part of the North Star. This earth magic is now part of the divination that you so freely practice. And with the Princess of Pentacles, this is the Page of Pentacles, staying curious, going back out into the world for new knowledge, finding the things that resonate with you, finding the things that put your heart to the flame. Beautiful cards, Star Child. Tell me more about this B card. We have sweet community here. You have found new community. You have found new community. This has something to do with your spirituality, with your practices of divination. Tell me more about this B card. The Ace of Wands. Oh, I like this. I like this. The Fool. Beautiful energy. Lots of fire here. Lots of fire. And the Six of Cups. This is sweet celebration within a community, Star Child. And a community that you can express your full energy, your fire energy, your ideas openly. This community, there's like past life energy and past life connections around this community too. Tell me more about this Six of Cups. Tell me more about this Six of Cups, the Two of Wands. You've made a decision to not hold yourself back from this community anymore. The Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. There was a fear placed in your heart about going towards this new community, about these divination practices, but you decided to double fist your wands instead here with the Two of Wands. There's a lot of wands, whole lot of wands going on here, lots of fire energy. I like it. I like it. Tell me a little more about this fear, though. What is this fear? Ten of Swords. You've closed the chapter with it, whatever it is. Glad to hear that. And Judgment. This is self-awareness. This is coming into self. This is also a call of judgment on this structure, this system. You called judgment on something here with the Eight of Cups, emotionally walked away. Six of Pentacles, looking for a community within you can be yourself. And again, the Princess of Cups. Intuitively, you found this community. You found your hive here. Beautiful. Tell me about this Sage card. There's wisdom. There's purification happening. There's harmony within your divination. And an opening of the imagination with the Seven of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands again, and the Five of Cups. A regret that you moved away so slowly. You were in bondage to something here, to this belief system. But now you're on to the new beginning, and your imagination is wide open here. Tell me more what's going on within the imagination. Oh, the Six of Wands. Mastery. This is victory and mastery and something that speaks to your heart. There's a divination practice. There's some earth magic that really speaks to your heart. We just saw the Eight of Cups again, though. There was something heavy you had to emotionally walk away from to get to this freedom. The Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. Feeling brokenhearted by a past community in which when you chose to express yourself, you were met with heartache, you were met with swords. Somebody didn't like your style of divination, Star Child. Tell me more about this Six of Wands. There's wisdom in this, though. There was wisdom in moving away from this. Ten of Swords, Princess of Pentacles. There's lots of burdens in this old system. Eight of Wands. Lots of rules, lots of studying, lots of restriction. Feels like very Pharisee energy. Lots of laws, lots of you can't do rather than you can do. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands. Three of Wands. King of Wands. Interesting. False promises is what they're showing me. Tell me more about this Three of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Promise of eternal youth. There was a promise of eternal youth. Tell me more about this with the Queen of Cups. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Tell me about this Two of Swords, Ten of Cups. There was a promise of eternal youth and complete emotional fulfillment within this old system, but there's something behind the moon here. What was behind the moon here? The Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. There would be emotional fulfillment and joy, Star Child, if you would let go of previous divination. This Nine of Cups, she's reading tarot cards. If you would let go of what you believe to be spiritual gifts, gifts of communication, gifts of creativity, artistry, with the Ace of Cups. It wasn't given up, it was taken with the Two of Cups. Someone's running away with two cups here. What was taken? Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Prince of Cups, the Sun, clarity, truth, love, ideas. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands. Five of Swords, Six of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Lovers. This is strange. Whatever this system was giving you not only many restrictions, but posing that there were choices that really were not a choice. If you were to be a part of this community, you did not have freedom of choice here. Tell me more about the Sun. Tell me more about your Sun. The High Priestess, the King of Swords. Well, this was all illuminated to you, Star Child, as you've shown up as the High Priest and the High Priestess here. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. There are lots of cups on this table. So there was a lot going on in the emotional space. The emotional space was used as a buy-in to this structure. This is a structure that probably was around for lifetimes and generations throughout your family, which is why, High Priestess, you may have been taken off your path, your personal path of spirituality and divination for a period. There was wisdom in all of this, though, and lots was illuminated here with the Sun. Tell me more about the wisdom and what was illuminated in the Sun. Constant state of heartbreak, constant state of recovery. With the Four of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the King of Swords. Wow, okay. Okay, this is very dogmatic. This is very dogmatic. And the interesting thing is what this is with the Magician in reverse is that your personal forms of divination, you felt you needed to let go of, you were not comfortable practicing. There were lots of beliefs that kept you up in your head about what was dark and light and black and white. All the meanwhile, this structure had its own form of divination, as most structures and institutions do. Again, divination is tools to speak to the spirit world and ways to foresee the future. Every religion, every quote-unquote brand of spirituality has their book, has their spell book that supposedly foretells the future and is full of divination. So this was a right or wrong situation. I'm right, you are wrong. This had nothing to do with wisdom, nothing to do with wisdom. But you've peeped all of this and you've headed towards a new community. Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords. This divination, this previous practice of divination is quite deep-rooted, Star Child. And there are still times where it's like the boogeyman appears as you practice your own forms of divination, your own forms of root magic, your own connection to divinity that resonates with you. There are moments where you get spooked because of old tapes. And remember, we just got another Ace of Cups, High Priestess. This is all pure. This is all you. These beliefs that do not resonate with you are simply that. They do not resonate with you. The unfortunate part is there are many people that have beliefs that feel the need to shove them down everyone else's throat. They are playing God. They have this idea that they're here to save everybody and save the world with their love and light, and they do it through hate. And there was some kind of system here, some kind of dogmatic belief that you were born into, that you adopted at one point in time, but then in your own personal journey grew out of. But there are times where these beliefs might pop into the consciousness and you might question yourself. But there's no reason to question yourself, Star Child, and these are open conversations you can have within this new community, this new hive. Because the energy around that hive was the Fool energy, inventive, on fire, magical. And the motive feels quite different. It's quite interesting, the debate of spirituality, the debates of consciousness, because at the end of the day, none of us really know. I can stand on my truth, you can stand on your truth, but at the end of the day, nobody's really right. We're here on earth having a human experience and have to find the things that resonate with us and sing to our heart. There was absolutely nothing in this reading, Star Child, that shows that your divination, your earth magic, your communication with your spirit guides, whatever witchy woo-woo you choose to do, Star Child, is hurting another living thing on this planet. Rock on, Star Child, rock on. Because there are communities, you'll find communities to vibe with, okay? And those moments, if you have these moments when you get up in your head about what is good and bad and what is heavenly and what is evil and what is black and white and blah, 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 blah. Get with people you can openly express these things to that won't judge you and also won't try to convince you of their truth as the way, the truth, and the light. Okay, Star Child? There is not a spiritual practice on the planet that does not involve themselves in quote-unquote divination. Divination is a buzzword that people think is bad, but it's not. And there is not a single practice, religion, or spirituality otherwise that doesn't have a book full of it. I'm giggling because it's making me think of a meme that someone sent me this week about Easter and the divination of Easter. Let's get a couple of symbols to confirm this reading. Need some final symbols, please, to confirm this reading. Protect your mind, Star Child. Protect your mind from these thoughts that creep in. Have the courage to practice the earth magic that you want to, and be grateful that you can. It's that simple, Star Child. It's that simple. I love this though. Very grounded energy, very self-care energy, very earthly energy. Keep it up, Star Child. Keep going with your earth magic. It's all yours. It's your brand of spirituality, Star Child. It's your iconic grimoire. It's not for anyone else. It's for you. It's for your self-care. It's for the balance of the mental, physical, spiritual in your life. For more insight on this reading, please visit us on Substack. Come over and subscribe to Substack. We've got some really cool writings and extensions on the readings. And if you want any services from me, all of that information is below in the description box. I will see you for next energy check-in, Star Child.